Hey, y'all. I am back with an update on how I am budgeting for my first ever spring break trip. So work has concluded for the day, and I'm just gonna unshine my face. Was it, um, what is this called? I don't know what this is called, but doing this to my face so it's not shiny. And then I have a clarinet lesson after I record this video. That's at 4:45. So right now it's 3:30. So I got a little bit of time that I can record this video. Hopefully I can edit it, not edit it, but make my thumbnail and upload it before I have to leave. So I plan on packing up about 4:15. And the school is only like a mile away. I am meeting her instead of her coming to us or coming to me. So yeah, and then I come back here tonight because my friend, he wrote a piece for the speech team, and so they're doing a showcase tonight for friends and family and staff before they go and compete this weekend. So this weekend is like to decide if they're going to the state competition. So I'm going to support my friend and the kids. Some of the kids are in band, so of course I'm going to support them. But anyway, we are making progress on getting to getting my spring break retreat ready. And so you guys know, like I was talking about this last time, I've always been curious about people, like as a budgeting channel, I do watch other budgeters and other like low income earners, and because I want to see how they do life, because I could be missing something, right? And so they were always like going on trips and things, and I'm like, didn't you say you ain't had no money? But after saying that, like a lot of you guys had responded and said, oh, some people are using points from credit cards. Some people are, and I just don't use credit cards enough. I don't have credit cards with points. So yeah, and I didn't feel like, and like my friend, like I have a friend who uses credit cards for points, but they use it like for flights and things like that. And I'm not flying anywhere, anything like that. I'm not a traveler like that, so I never thought that would be like beneficial to me or whatever. So I just never thought of it like that. But and also like people are just thinking outside of the box. So if you missed the first video, I'm going to post it in the description where I talk about how this year in 2026, I am taking my first ever spring break trip. And it's like a trip. It's like a mini trip, like almost a staycation, but I'm not at home. And so, so if you missed that, I'll post it in the description for you guys, or it'll be like at the end, like one of those end videos that you can click on. And then this trip is supposed to be purposeful, relaxing, enriching. You guys know I like my enrichment activities and stuff like that. So I have my notes over here. That's why I keep looking over here. But this vacation is like a 4-night, 3-day trip. And what I'm going to do is I am creating for myself a skills retreat. And part of that skills retreat is that I'm going to be practicing for an audition that I have coming up for the music program at a local community college. And so I have the pieces already that I want to perform. And so it's a matter of getting those audition ready for, as much as I can as a new musician, as somebody who's only been playing the clarinet for 5 months. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing, because in this way, and I don't think he'll be like, no, you can't be in the music program. I think I would just have to like do some foundational things, like, and I've taken music classes before, like music theory and different things like that, but that was like years ago. So I might retake some of those classes to like refresh myself and everything like that. So, but I at this college right now, I'm already in the concert band. And in my upcoming vlog, I'll post a clip of me in rehearsals with them or in practices with them. I finally took a clip. I was always too scared to like try to record myself doing it. And also I wasn't sounding that great. And in this clip, I don't sound great, but I don't sound terrible. Like I'm not in tune, but the sound quality I think is pretty decent compared to what I've been doing. And so yeah, that all that will be in my first video. So anyway, So I was like, this weekend, I didn't have anything planned, so I was at home. And so I decided I need to start working on this skills retreat because it's not enough to talk about it. I have to like actually like take steps towards doing it because I can have grandiose ideas and then never do anything about it. And so I'm like, I'm not going to do that. So I started looking into like Airbnbs and things, and what I'm finding is that the reason why I want to do it this way, so on the skills retreat, I want to do 2-a-day practices as well as just some like calming things like working out and things like that. And so I wanted to, let me go back. So right now I live in an apartment. And so when I'm practicing, I feel like I always have to be mindful of my neighbors or my brother and like make sure that I'm not like waking anybody up or anything like that. So the goal was to get an Airbnb or to reserve an Airbnb for 4 or 3 nights and 4 days and just check out that Sunday. So from Thursday to Sunday. And then like do my 2-a-days there. So I can practice as loud as I want, whenever I want, but I still wanted to kind of limit it to like 2-a-days, like a 2-hour focused practice in the morning, and then a 2-hour focused practice in the evening. And then around those, then I could do some other like self-care things, whether I get my nails done or, relax or take a walk or work out or whatever. And then by 8 o'clock in the evening, I want it to be done and I can just kind of put it down for the evening. And so that's what I wanted to do. So in my search for an Airbnb, I was finding that the homes, I guess, that would fit in my budget are really, they're a home, but I can only rent a room. And so I feel like over the years, I feel like Airbnb has like really gone up a lot. I feel like it's almost comparable to staying in a hotel, except obviously like more people can stay with you. It doesn't have those as many restrictions. Some Airbnbs is like you can't invite guests and things like that. It can only be you and another person or a certain number of people. Like people can't show up who like that you didn't let them know ahead of time. Like you can't rent an Airbnb and have a party most of the time because an Airbnb is typically in a neighborhood, and so people don't want to get a bad rap from how people are behaving in their home. And so for the budget that I had a $600 budget for 3 nights and 4 days. And I found that either it was an apartment, I could rent an apartment, but that doesn't put me in a better position than me just being at home, or I could rent a room because the homes were going for 800, 900 and things like that if it was like for a full home that like where I didn't have to like worry about making noise or with neighbors and things like that. And also something else about an Airbnb that I started to think about, like a lot of the Airbnbs say that pets are welcome, and so I'm allergic to all cats and many dogs. And so I have to think about that too, because even if you clean, like that dander is still in there. You know what I mean? It takes a long time for like dander to like pet dander to like not be in the house and stuff, unless you're like specifically like cleaning for that thing. And so that's something else I have to think about. If somebody brought their cats or something, even though they're gone, like I could still have an allergic reaction to that. And so I definitely didn't want that. And I wouldn't know that until I got there and was in the house, So I didn't want to take that chance either. So I said all that to say that I decided to get a hotel. And so you might be thinking like, well, you can't practice in a hotel no more than you can practice in your apartment. And you are correct. And so I found a hotel like by my college. There's like a hotel park, like how they have those, these areas. I don't know if is it off the expressway? It's close to the expressway, I guess, close-ish. And so they have like different hotels, like 3, 4, 5 hotels in one area. And it's right near the college. I wouldn't walk only because how colleges are made of several buildings. The building that I need to go to is like the last building. So I wouldn't walk, I would drive, but it's really just down the street and around the corner. Really, that's all it is. And so I did book a hotel, and it's a hotel suite. And so I was like, this will work out. And this way, I can go pack up, go to the college, have a 2 hour practice time, go back home or go eat or go work out or do whatever, and then come back in the evening and have another 2 hour session. It might not be 2 hours, maybe it'll be an hour and a half. I'm not sure. It depends. And then I can do that, and then I really do put down my practicing time. So it's not like in a Airbnb, I'm like, oh, I can practice more. I can practice more. No, it's like set times, and I can do that, right? So for me, that worked better for my budget because I budgeted $600. And so with tax, 3 nights and 4 days at this hotel is $541.72, I believe. Let me see. $541.72. So that's what it is, including tax. So I'm like, great. So I booked the hotel. And then you book a hotel and then they send you your reservation and everything. And then it's a Marriott hotel. And they sent me an offer. And one of the things I have to always do is make sure I read things all the way through. Because sometimes I don't, and I just do stuff and see what happened. I can't play with the money, so we didn't do that. So they sent me an offer and said if I applied for their Visa card, I think it's a Visa, if I apply for their credit card and I get approved, then I'll get a $400 gift card to use towards my hotel stay. So I'm like, great. So I went ahead and applied for their credit card and got approved. And I think I wasn't concerned really about getting approved because I had been paying off my bills and I pay my credit cards on time. I pay my credit card on time and my car note on time. My credit is, they're like, okay, I don't know what my credit score is or anything like that, but it was good enough for them to approve me for this credit card. And so I got approved for the credit card, and then they sent me the $400 gift card that I can use towards this hotel stay. And so because of that, it brings my hotel cost down to $141.72. So that's going to be perfect. So when I get there and I check in, I'm just going to show them the $400 gift card. They can take it off then. And then I'm just going to pay up front for my hotel, so I don't have to worry about nothing being added on or nothing like that. Not that anything would be added on. I don't know what would be added on, but yeah. And then this hotel has a continental breakfast in the mornings and things like that. So just a little nicer. It'll have coffee. I'll probably bring my own coffee machine with me just so I can just so I don't have to leave the hotel room to go downstairs, because I get dressed to go downstairs and stuff. So I didn't want to do that. I might not want to do that. I might, and after I have my coffee, then I'll go down and get some muffins or whatever they have down there. And so yeah, I just want to give you guys a quick update on how that's progressing. I don't need to rent a car, anything like that. But you do know with later on this year, not that much later, but in April, there is also a professional development, it's like a weekend. It's a professional development weekend in Springfield. It is where interpreters can come, and I think student interpreters can come too, if they are in school. They can come, but it's like a professional development weekend. So we go to Springfield and you stay, and it's free. We would have to book our own hotel stay and things like that, but it's free. And so because I have signed up for AAA, I can get a rental car for a discount and things like that. That professional, it'll get me a lot of, because we have to, we're required to earn a certain number of professional development hours every year. And so that would get me a lot of hours for the year. And it's a trip away. I'll be sign languaging the whole weekend and things like that, which is fine. It's work related, but it's still fine. It should still be fun to meet new people. I say meet new people is fun. I don't think it's fun. It's only fun once I'm there and I'm doing it. But in like me anticipating it, I'm just like, oh my gosh, a bunch of people, I don't know. But once I get there, I know I'll have fun. So hopefully, it's like a first come first serve. So it's like basically you have to, be one of the first people to get it. And my job would give it to me like it'll be a professional development day, because I think I would have to take off a Friday. It's in April. Take off a Friday in April. And then we're back, I guess, by Sunday or whatever. But I wouldn't have to use like a vacation day or anything. It's called like professional development. So that's good. But anyway, I just wanted to give you guys that update on my retreat. And also it keeps me accountable, because I'm good for planning stuff and then canceling and not going, because I never feel like I have to go somewhere. But I think this will be really good for me to feel like accomplished and things like that, because even though I plan things and not do it, later on I'll regret not doing it. You know what I'm saying? Either somebody else will have done it, or I missed out on something because I didn't go, or something like that. And so I don't want to live in regret this year. This year I am getting out of my comfort zone and just doing things that I would normally be like, oh, I can do that later, like just not putting off things that I can do now. Especially like as a single person, I should really be like maximizing this time and really just, like, what am I waiting for? You know what I mean? I have all the time in the world right now. Like, my only responsibility really is coming to work. So while I have the time, while I can find the money in my finances, I might as well just go ahead and do that. You know what I mean? So yeah, it just keeps me accountable by coming here and giving little updates. My next plan of action, let me see, the hotel is booked. The vouchers are ready. So the next plan of action is like really, I think I'm going to research different restaurants and things in the area, see what's close to me, kind of put a menu together of like what I think I might want to eat, because I think I will do breakfast like their continental breakfast or whatever. I don't know, maybe one day I might go out but I'm not a breakfast person. I don't have to have bacon and eggs and stuff. I don't like eggs. I don't really care, like, unless it's something special like waffles or pancakes or something. Otherwise, I don't really, like, it doesn't really matter to me. So I can like just do their continental breakfast, whatever they have. And then for lunch, I might make my own lunches and then buy dinner. That might be what I do. And so just researching what's in the area. And I'm gonna try not to DoorDash it. I just want to go get it. And then like, cause I'll be out, right? So after my 8 o'clock, not 8 o'clock, but after I'm done with my evening practice session, like I'm already out, right? Cause I got to go back to the hotel so I can go and like get me food to eat. So we'll see what's out there, what's going on. Like, have some movies lined up. I want to watch movies that like, or a series. Like maybe I'll start a series that I haven't watched yet but want to watch. Or a couple movies, a different movie every night might not be bad. I might do that, because that way there's a start and an end. Like with a series that can go on, and I don't want to be like into the night. Like I want to start my movies finish, turn it off. That's what I want to do, because I feel like I watch too much TV. That's what I feel like. So last night I watched no TV, because I don't like reading the Bible, going to church, spending time with God. It all gets choked out if I'm then spending 8 hours a day watching TV, right? That's not even feeding anything to me, right? It's just potato chips for the brain, right? And I don't want that, because if I'm believing God for things and I want God to move in my life and things like that, I need to make room for him, right? So yeah, that's what we're going to do. So that's where we are. Feel free to send me any like advice and things, like how people are getting things for free, or how people are traveling and vacationing, because I need to do it more. I need to do more of this. And also, just to put a bug in your ear, I have been thinking about, because you guys know I still have a desire to retire from 9 to 5 work when I'm 55, and I'm 50 now. I'll be 51 in August. And I do want to start a business, and I'm believing God for like a business idea, a lucrative business idea, something that will get me residual income, things like that. Like, you know, some people like start businesses. I don't think I want a business where I have to like make something and ship it out. I don't think I want to do that. I've kind of done that before, and I don't want to do that, like, because I don't want to like be like have to get packaging and post and like and pay for postage and stuff like that. I don't want that. Like, I don't want to spend a lot of overhead money. So content creation is giving me a little bit of money, but that's really just a little bit for now. Hey, if I blow up, I blow up. I could do that too. But I'm looking to do something that's going to get me residual income, like that will retire me, because it'll pay me, it'll pay me more than what this profession is paying me right now. Something like that, something that'll retire me from 9 to 5 work is what I'm looking to do. I'm not asking you for ideas or anything like that. I'm just saying that's what I'm doing. So that'll be also like giving you, I'll also be giving you updates about that type of thing too, because I feel like the first year I started this channel in 2024, I talked a lot about retiring when I'm 55 and all the things I thought I would be able to do, like get vending machines and purchase real estate and stuff like that. I'm not very close to doing those things. Vending machine, I think it would be the most feasible. It's like the cheapest investment, but I don't have anywhere to store a vending machine until I get a place to like put it or whatever. And so I'm still at the drawing board about like what I'd like to do, because I don't want to stop earning income, but I do want to stop working 9 to 5. But not anytime soon. Just 55, I think, is a good age where I'm still young. I can still travel and just kind of do what I want, like run my own schedule. And I want to like leave here on a good foot. I want to, like, when I leave, I want to leave at the top of my game. Like, you know what I mean? You don't want to leave like because they're forcing you to leave, or you know, I don't know, you get too old to do the job. You don't want that. You don't want that. You want people to be like, dang, I wish she was still here. That's what I want. That's what I want my legacy to be here. So yeah, so that's where I've been in my head. This is like, this year I can't keep doing the same thing and expecting different results. So I need to like do different things. I need to be able to recognize, and I know like things that I've needed to change in my life, like watching TV all the time and different things, giving God 15 minutes and then watching TV for 8 hours. Like, I need to stop doing that. So anyway, that's where we are today. So I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna upload this video and kick it to my lesson. And so I'll see y'all next time.